Hey guys, so we're almost done this playlist. We're at Colts right now, so let's get into this. The Colts last year were 9-8, and they need to improve a little bit to go in the playoff, and I think they will, but how much? So they start the season. The first week they play against the Texans, and the Texans are not great. So they start the season very well, but they lose. They lose their first game against the Texans, and it looks like the Colts might not make the playoff the way they're playing. And then they go against the Jaguars at Jacksonville, and they have another trap game and lose that game. And basically, it looks like they're not going to make it. Not a good start because they lose at home against the Chiefs, and they're 0-3, and it doesn't look like they're going to be a playoff team. But then they play against the Titans at home and win that game. Finally, they won a game. And they're going away, though. They're not very good away so far. And they play against the Broncos, but they beat the Broncos at Denver. And they're back in maybe a spot. We'll see. But they go against the Jaguar, and this time they're ready for the Jaguars. And they win that one. The only reason the Jaguar wins is Trevor Lawrence just steals the game from them. Week 7, they play against the Titans away, and they lose that game because, well, Henry just plays out of his mind and win that game. And then they go at home against the Washington. They win that game because the Washington are that great. Week 9, they play at New England and steal a game at New England. And it looks very good against the Raiders at Las Vegas. They won that game. Against the Eagles at home, they win that game. And then against the Steelers at home, they win that game. So they win a few games here in a row, and they might go in the playoff. And they go at Dallas and lose that game at Dallas. Dallas is going to be a strong team. So before the bye, and what's awesome for them, their bye is very late, and some team don't capitalize on that, and some team does. And so far they are 8-5. They're 8-5. They start the season 0-3. So sometimes when you start the season 0-3 or 0-4, it's over. But it's not always over. So week 15 they play away against the Vikings, and they beat the Vikings. And then they go at home against the Charger and lose a close one, but they lose at home against the Charger. That one hurts a lot, but it's against the Chargers. Week 17, they go at New York and play the Giants and win against that one. And then they go finish the season against the Texans and win that game and revenge from the first game of the season. So they finish the season with 11-6. So they start 0-3. So basically they go 11-3 in the last 14 games. So that's amazing. And then they go 6-2 at home. They lost a few games at home that hurt, but doesn't really matter. It's against two big teams, Chargers and the Chiefs. So, and they go away and they go 4-5. Not very good away, and they're probably gonna, if they go in the playoff, they probably go in the road. So they're gonna have to start. They're gonna have to capitalize on that, and that's my prediction. Hopefully they do better, or they maybe go worse, but this is my prediction. Let me know what you guys thought about this. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you with more videos. See you guys.